Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Scorpio. How are you guys, Scorpio? Hope you're all well. Let's see what's happening with you. New love prospects, connections, who's headed your way, who's interested in you, or vice versa. Okay. Ooh, someone's taking action. Someone's working hard. So this could be an energy of someone who wants to build. Yeah, so it's an energy of someone who's taking action. A person who's fighting for what they want here. Could be a person that you work with. There could be a lot of competition here. Ooh, look at that. Oh. Yeah. So somebody who's very passionate. So it's about choosing the one. So this is a person who's overcoming some obstacles or challenges. So they're working. So this is what's coming in. Somebody who wants to build. They want to overcome some obstacles. I see communication, things speeding up. Yeah, this person's taking action here. They're in a hurry. Some of you may even have multiple opportunities. It could be the way someone is thinking. But see, it's about choosing the one. Yeah, making a choice. See, there's some kind of choice here. Yeah. This could be yourself holding back, not giving in, not budging. Yeah, you want someone who puts in some effort. You want someone who fights for what they want. There are obstacles. It could be financial obstacles and challenges. Yeah, we got someone here who I feel works very hard. I feel it's someone who's protecting everything they worked for here. It's an energy of taking, it could be an energy of someone here who doesn't want to take things to the next level, you see. It's a person who's more focused on their work. So I feel there's something there. Yeah, lack of reciprocity. Yeah, so we have, it looks like you got somebody coming in who has some trust issues. Somebody has some trust issues here. And it has to do with being exploited. This is a person who's protecting themselves. Okay, this is an energy of someone where they have a lot of maybe people competing for their attention, but I feel there's obstacles here. Yeah. I feel this is somebody who's worried about being exploited. They're protecting their money. So this is someone who breadcrumbs. They kind of manipulate, or they, like I say, I feel they have trust issues. I have to be honest here. They could manipulate by breadcrumbing you because of, but there's a lack of trust. It's right there. This person's closed off, protecting themselves. They're not giving too much because they don't trust and they're worried about being exploited. But you inadvertently could be feeling that way. Tell me about the 8 of, there it is. So yeah, this is someone who rushes in and out, you see. There could be competition, but I feel it's an energy. If this person feels pressured, this is a person who feels pressured. So they rush in, they follow their passion, they take action, they come in very fast. They're definitely ruled by that physical attraction. They definitely find you attractive, but then they run away. Okay, because they feel pressured. Especially if somebody wants too much. If they work a lot, they may not have a lot of time. Oh, yeah. Tell me about the 5 of Wands. Why is this here? Yeah. So it has to do with success. This person's focused on their financial success. It's also an energy of someone who has a lot of people competing for their attention. So this person's always in a hurry. I can see their energy. I see this person here as somebody who's likely dated a lot of people, been playing the field. I do see a free spirit energy, but they're more focused on success, right? The financial, they're building. They're taking action. They're fighting for something here. But there is definitely, this is a love reading. It's a relationship energy. So this is someone who's getting chased a lot. So they feel very pressured. So this person's a bit of a runner. It's also a person who will make up their mind when they're ready, you see. They'll make up their mind when they're ready. Definitely a person who's playing the field. They probably haven't met anyone they feel they would go the distance with. Okay, anything long term. So they're just playing the field. They're dating. Yeah, so it has to do with justice and balance. So I do feel it's a person who has a little, little fear, commitment about taking things to the next level. Because I feel it's someone who runs away as soon as it's time to take it to the next level. They start to feel pressured. Now, they're not ready. And they may not be ready financially. It's also somebody with a lot of pride. Somebody with a sense of pride for everything they've worked for. They've fought hard, okay, to get where they're at. I can see their energy. This is someone who's been exploited before, likely loaned someone money, they never gave it back, or they were really generous with someone and they got manipulated. They were used, possibly. So I feel that's how you're going to feel because of the way this person's coming in. But if you look at it from their perspective, and I can see it here because that's what's coming in, okay? That's their energy. It has to do with being fair. See, this is somebody here, you know, it's about choosing the one, choosing the right person. I feel this is somebody here who has overcome a lot of obstacles. People chase this person because they're successful. Okay, you can see it. There's competition. Yeah, this person's definitely a runner. But I do think this person is now feeling more successful. They definitely have a sense of pride. It's a person who wants to be a good provider. For some of you, I feel this is someone who just works a lot. They don't have a lot to give. We'll find out why. Okay, let's see what this justice is about. Yeah, so they're keeping this energy of just trusting your intuition, Pisces. I think you already know. Now it's possible, if you know this person through work, they may be married. Okay, they could be keeping that to themselves. But I feel for a lot of you, it's an energy of someone who, I mean, it's an energy of someone here who's been there, done that. They've been married before. They just want to be free. Be very careful of anyone who comes towards you that's telling you they're waiting for a divorce or they're about freeing themselves and they're working really hard at it. Be very careful that this isn't someone who's just stepping out on a relationship or they're married, or be a little careful about because sometimes people play the field while they're going through a divorce or married. Then they finally get the divorce and they suddenly want to be free. Then they want to play the field because people start chasing them. They love the attention, you see. It's a person who doesn't really want to give that up. So watch for those scenarios, okay? Just be wise. Just trust your intuition, okay? This person could be secretly married. But I think you know this person's secret. I think you know everything that you need to know. I feel like your intuition will tell you. And I'm going to tell you something. For some of you, this person actually seen you as the one. Okay? I do, because I can see the one, the wand, the passion. This is someone who probably sees you as long-term, you see? Yeah, see, taking action, fighting for what they want. But it's also somebody who just wants action. They just want to have a good time. I'm feeling this is more negative than positive, but I'm trying to just kind of go with the energy here. Yeah, it's an energy of someone who fights for what they want, but you can see action, just having a good time. I feel that there's obstacles. Okay. Yeah, so there's the choice between two. So some of you have a choice. See, it's somebody who's very focused on the physical. There's definitely a physical attraction. Okay, you can see it, but it's also there's likely competition. So someone who's a little closed off. See, they don't really, there's a lack of reciprocity. They're not spending a lot of time with you. They possibly just come in when they want attention. I feel like you're going to have a choice. I feel like you're going to stop giving to this person. I do feel like the trust issues are there. I don't think you trust them. Okay. Your intuition's going to, this is, to me, I see this sometimes as red flags, especially with these two together. These are the red flags. Pay attention to the signs is what it's telling you. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, see, no longer giving, moving away to avoid a disaster, taking some lessons that you've learned. Yeah, I feel like the signs are telling you here to be a little careful of anyone who breadcrumbs, who doesn't reciprocate. And it's possible they have other people reaching out. They're keeping things close to their chest. They also, as somebody, I definitely see their point of view, not the stepping out on the relationship. For those that are single, who are just hesitant of marriage, okay? Every time it's time to take things to the next level, they start breadcrumbing or stop talking to you because they're moving away to avoid a disaster because they've learned something here. But for the other scenario, I see yourself leaving this behind. Yeah. Why? Because, see, there's the work, the building. This is someone who's not putting any effort. See, they want you to do all the work. They want you to be the one to give. They don't really want to give you anything because I feel it's because they don't want it to go to the next level. Now, for some of you, you would like to have some kind of a commitment from this person before you take it to the next level. You see? that physical connection. You want some kind of commitment. But this, as soon as you pressure this person about commitment, again, they run. And that's what I feel for that scenario. You see? Yeah. Tell me about the lovers. Looks like you got a choice here. Yeah. See, this is someone who breadcrumbs. Oh, they want it to be successful. What they want is for you to put the work in. They want you to give to them. They want you to be the one to do the work. They don't want to put the work in. So they kind of have a tendency to manipulate. Okay, they're manipulating here. They reach out. See, it's a form of manipulation. They toss you a breadcrumb, hoping you're going to give them what they want. I feel you're going to move away to avoid a disaster. On that scenario. Yeah, because I don't think this person's going to put in the effort. They want you to. They're just manipulating you, you see, while they're focused on work, focused on other things. And this is someone who's perfecting their craft. They're very good at, they're a master. This person is mastering their craft. They're a master of manipulation. So make sure they put in the effort. I think you're getting the red flags. It looks like you're going to get them. I do see some kind of argument. You may argue with this person, that there's competition. I feel like you, with the High Priestess, I think you already know. I think you know they have a fear of commitment. I think you know a lot of these things here. Or the signs are just cautioning you here. But there it is, see? Yeah, you want someone who offers you that cup. So there it is. I mean, you are moving on. So I feel like you've got a choice here. You're moving away from this person. You have another person coming in who's going to, you have another opportunity. Now, it could be somebody that you work with, but it's an energy of someone who wants to build. Somebody who, see, there's two scenarios. Now, someone here just wants you to do all the work, and then you have someone here who's willing to put the work in. Now, they're giving you this opportunity. Crazy. Somebody who actually is fighting for what they want. They want success. They're planning for it to be. You see? Yeah. So there's two sides to the cards. And we all know with the tarot, every card has positive and negative energy. And I'm getting two distinctive readings. So just trust your intuition. If it feels off or it doesn't feel right, then you know, okay? Someone's just looking for a good time, looking for action. It's a person who sometimes rushes in and out. They cause a lot of chaos and conflict. But there's the energy of a person who isn't ready for a commitment, you see? They feel pressured. If you start to pressure this person, or there's an argument about commitment, taking it to the next level, then they run away. That's the energy there, you know, of someone where it's really about seeing their perspective, okay? Yeah, it's definitely a little fear of commitment here. Yeah, been there, done that. Some of you have multiple opportunities coming in quickly out of the blue. Yeah, so you're going to have to decide who to reciprocate, who to reply to, and who to move away from. I feel like you've got this opportunity of someone who actually is going to put in the work, okay? But I do think you're going to have some trust issues. Yeah, if something feels off, okay, you know. All right, you're going to know right away. I don't think you can be manipulated very easy, to be honest here. Feel like you've learned a lot, likely from this scenario. But this is an energy where there's something feels right if it's off. It's saying to be a little patient. Now, this person may be different than your usual type, so you might not trust them. It feels off. It's telling you to take a little time to get to know this next person, okay? Take a little time to get to know them. They're just different. Somebody with a different temperament, but you see how fast moving they are? See, there it is. This is an energy of pulling back and looking at it, letting go of baggage, willingly releasing things that no longer serve. Okay, so it's an energy of manipulation, letting go of trust issues. Some of you have trust issues because of this energy. The person who may have been married or had a fear of commitment, or they just came in when they wanted a good time. Right? Focused on the wand, the physical. They cause chaos and conflict because they come and go. They rush in and out. It's a runner. But I feel if you release the trust issues, okay, and it could be this person too. They may be the one with the trust issues. That's how I felt originally, is they don't trust because they've been exploited. They've been taken advantage of because they have money. People chase them because of that, okay? And they work very hard. This is someone who's worked hard. They fought to be financially successful. There still are, by the looks of it. Yeah, so I feel it's an energy of just letting go of trust issues. Trusting your intuition, releasing things that no longer serve. Okay, being patient. So if you are somebody who was impatient and you got into an argument with somebody you were dating because you felt this was long term, you were ready for a commitment, it's time to take it to the next level, and then they ran away or started breadcrumbing. Okay, it's because they have, I feel like you both do for different reasons, but it's time to let go of that. It has to do with the star, your hopes and dreams, you see. It's an energy of having faith. So I do feel like you're going to get something you want. I actually feel like if you have a choice between two, you're definitely going to go take more time to get to know someone. Be patient too. Okay. And it could be this person. This is somebody who's in a hurry. They want to connect on the physical. They find you really attractive, right? They're just going for it here. But it's something that you're not trusting them. So you see how that goes? You want something solid. But as soon as you want something solid, they run. I feel like the other person here, it's an energy of two people growing closer, forming a bond, taking the time to get to know each other. If you feel one of these people isn't reciprocating, they're not giving you what you want, they're being stubborn, or they're keeping you stuck. I think it's a person who's got a lot of baggage, a lot. I also feel they're protecting their money. But it's also inadvertently making you feel like you need to protect yourself. You need more time to get to know them because something feels off. I feel you're going to get this offer, though. Solid and reliable. It's a person who wants to build with you, see? If you have trust from a past issue, you need to let it go. But honestly, if it's not you, it's this person. Because I feel like you're trusting it here. Okay? I feel like you're trusting your intuition. It has to do with marriage. Been there, done that. See, it's someone who doesn't really want to get married. They've been through it before. Or, like I say, you've got somebody who came towards you and was married. Or somebody was finally free and divorced, and now it's time to take things to the next level for you, and they run away because now they want to play the field. Okay, I'm just repeating that so that you remember the different energies, because there's a lot of different energies, but this is a fast-moving person, very focused on that passionate energy. So there it is, manifesting. So you're mirroring each other in some ways. You have some baggage you need to let go. Trust issues from past relationships, being exploited, being used by somebody, the breadcrumbing. So I feel it's an energy where you're mirroring each other. And I actually feel like you're manifesting each other here. You want to make sure someone isn't manipulating you too. See, that's the energy. But I'm feeling this is positive. This is the very negative energy. So I see communication, this person reaching out to communicate by offering you something solid, because they're manifesting with the positive energy. They're using their creative energy and their skills. Trust is not a good way to start anything, or distrust, you see. And that's where I feel you've had someone who's manipulated you. And now because of it, you have a hard time trusting anyone. But it's an energy of trying something different. Okay, and what it's telling you to try different is, one, trust your intuition. It will guide you, know when to move away to avoid a disaster. But it's also telling you to take more time to get to know someone. Okay, don't trust them right off the get-go unless you know. Okay, you personally know. So yeah, I actually feel like you mirror each other. I do, with the trust, but for different reasons possibly. So tell me more about this magician. Where's this going? Yeah, see, building a solid foundation. It's an energy where you've got someone who actually wants to build a foundation. You see? Now it could be this person. Like I say, it could be this person overcoming. It's a person who sometimes fights with themselves. It's internal. But it is about being exploited, being used by somebody. Somebody here wants success. They're planning for it to be. So they reach out. So they're tempting you. Somebody who's tempting you, and they want you to do the work. They want you to indulge them or invite them over, or whatever the situation. That's the person that I feel like you can't trust. Okay? But you can trust someone who offers you something solid, something reliable. And because they want to build a foundation. So you've got something good here. I feel you need to, yeah, take learning your lessons, leave the things behind. See, and that's another reason why this is here. Leave behind to the things that you know that don't work. Take with you the things that you know do. You see? All those things I told you. The Six of Swords to me is moving away, yes, to avoid more conflict, turmoil, you know. It's a lot of things, relocation. But in this energy, it's an energy of taking the time to get to know someone, okay? Take more time to get to know someone to see if you can trust them, if you have issues. Definitely someone does. It's no longer serving. Now, it could be, like I say, someone who's manipulated. It's possible there because of what I told you, all right? And it's about you trusting your intuition and being fair. So assessing the situation fairly, okay? If anyone's been used or exploited financially by someone where they worked really hard, and then ended up with somebody who only chased them because they were successful and then they were used, is definitely going to have serious trust issues. Okay, especially if they were married before and there was just a lot. It may have been a very unhappy marriage, a lot of fighting, chaos, and conflict. So, you know, but I feel this person wants to build a foundation. Yeah, see, it's telling you, look at things from a different perspective, see things differently. You know, they want to build a foundation. You mirror each other. You both have trust issues. I can definitely see it for different reasons, different perspectives. See? Yeah, there's the light bulb going off. So it's about looking at things from their perspective, seeing it from their point of view as well. Okay, but they also need to see things from your point of view. You want a commitment. You want to be able to have faith in this person. You want to know that they want long-term, some kind of a commitment that this will go to the next level. So it's both of you looking at things from each other's perspective. There's that light bulb going off, the aha moment, you see. It has to do with truth. It has to do with success. This actually could be successful, okay? It actually could. I think this is quite interesting. So it could even be all the same person. If not, and you have a choice, what you're moving away from, the next person's definitely better. But this could be something you've learned, to take a pause and look at things from their perspective. Okay? Or just another perspective, doing something different. Take more time to get to know them. If somebody doesn't want to take the time to get to know you, move along. Don't waste time. Okay? Someone who breadcrumbs, or they don't want to give you attention. They don't give you anything. They don't communicate and tell you the things you need to know. So there you go. It's all about trusting the signs here. Yeah. Trust is the most difficult thing, having faith in someone, you see. But it's an energy also of someone loving themselves first, knowing somebody sees your worth and your value. So you want to let them know that you value yourself, your time, and your energy. You're not going to give to them if they're not going to be reciprocating. Yeah, so we have an Emperor here. Yeah, this is someone who knows what they want. This is someone fairly well off, someone who's worked hard to get where they're at. So they don't trust just anybody. But they do, you know, there is a reason to celebrate here. They're manifesting. They have all the tools, the house, the home, the money. They have everything they need, you see. But they're also seeing you as everything that they need. Yeah, so this is why this person was in that energy. But I feel like you're moving towards someone who knows what they want, definitely. This is someone who adores you. I can see their energy. They're going to offer you commitment. Yeah, there it is. See, they're financially stable. So this could be the person that you're leaving behind. It's possible. The Emperor. I see Taurus, Aries, Scorpio. Could be anyone. Sagittarius. Anybody can be that Emperor energy. Libra, Aquarius. What else do we have? Yeah, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this could be your person, someone who's planning a future with you, financially stable. But I actually feel like it's one person. This is someone who knows exactly what they want. They're logical. They're letting go of things that no longer serve them because they want to build a foundation with you. This is someone who sees you as the one. They're coming in to fight for what they want. So you're going to get what you want here. Wow, crazy. It's up to you to decipher who's who here, though, because to be honest, I feel, this money energy, this financial success, someone who gets chased because they are, and then the energy of someone who's keeping you stuck. Because they're protecting themselves. They don't want to give you anything. They're being selfish. They want everything their way. There's definitely several energies. But not all emperors are bad energies. This is a person who's worked very, very hard. They're very logical. They also have a lot of self-discipline. Very structured. This person's quite structured, you see. They keep their life balanced. They like things to be that way. So there it is. There's that. And this person's planning to invite you somewhere. They may, and this is another thing, if they will take you and introduce you to their friends and family, okay, this person's probably more serious. It still doesn't mean it's going to end up in a commitment, but they're serious. Okay, they're more sincere because they plan to introduce you to their friends and family, bring you into their social circle. But it also looks like some kind of invitation. They have everything they need, this person, They have everything, but one thing they don't have is love. They have a lot of friends and family. I think this person is admired by people around them as well. Yeah, so they may have children as well, or they want children. This is likely someone who'll show you that they like you by doing sweet things. It's not the most emotional kind of person. But yeah, see, it's to do with the one. This is somebody who maybe's never had children. They may have everything. This is a person who's likely ready for a relationship. Maybe they've never had kids. It's about choosing the one, see? And maybe they had a choice. I don't know. I feel like the choice is yours, Pisces. Okay, I do. I feel like the choice is yours. You're going to have to make this decision. Because I don't really feel it's somebody who's going to stop talking to you and move on to someone else. I feel that's going to be you. But whoever comes in, try to look at things from their perspective. If they have a tendency to not trust, and if you realize, and especially if you think they're married or they're keeping some kind of secret, okay? It's just telling you to be aware. But I love this energy where you're headed. I do believe they want to invite you someplace, to their house, to a party, a gathering with their family, or introduce you to if they have kids, then maybe that's the energy. But I do not see this necessarily ending up in a marriage, but they're building a solid foundation, starting off on the right foot, okay, to manifest. This is someone who's gathered info. They know everything they need to know. In fact, they could have Pisces in their chart. Maybe their moon or something, or rising. They definitely have that sweet side to them that you may not see right away, but there it is. Two of you choosing the one, choosing each other. You see, there's definitely a physical attraction, but it's to do with the emotional connection, the bond. They may just want to be friends first. They may introduce you as a friend as well. Right off the get-go. So you can take this person or leave it, right? You can see the energy. You can take it or leave it. So I wish you the very best. I think you're going to go for it. I do think you're going to be patient. I do think you're going to let go of some trust issues and accept this offer, this invitation. I do feel they're sincere. But I do have a feeling they're going to introduce you as a friend. Okay. Could be a friend zone thing, but I don't think so. Yeah. Just see where it goes. See what happens. Just know your worth and your value. Make sure they respect you that way. Okay. So take care. Bye for now.